Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduands and guests, please be seated. As the head of Frobel College and acting head of Whitelands College, I am delighted to welcome you today to this wonderful setting of the Royal Festival Hall. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our special guest, Professor Miranda Wolpert, MBE, and her husband, who has joined us today. Miranda will be receiving an honorary doctorate from the university during the ceremony. In a few moments, we will welcome each one of our graduands up onto the stage, where they will be greeted by our presiding officer, who is the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Jean-Noël Ezenjar. Graduands' names for the School of Humanities and Social Sciences will be announced by the Deputy Dean, Professor Jane Kingsley-Smith. Names for the School of Life and Health Sciences will be announced by the Dean, Philip Lockett, and the names for psychology will be read by Dr. Yanis Phronimos. When crossing the stage, graduands will have the option of shaking hands with the presiding officer. For those who do not wish to shake hands, you may prefer to place your hand to your heart, and in which case should indicate that as you cross. We will also hear from our Students' Union President, Harrison Cohen, who has a message of congratulations on behalf of his cohort. Once all of our graduates have crossed the stage, the Vice-Chancellor will close the ceremony. But first, please join me in welcoming the Vice-Chancellor, who will formally begin the ceremony.
Good morning. You all look wonderful in your gowns. Welcome to this esteemed venue. The Royal Festival Hall is a truly special place. The best and the brightest have sat in these very seats and performed on this stage, in the heart of the world's most vibrant capital city. And this venue is special because it brings together the best of the best, people who go on to change the world and impact others for the better. And today, each of our graduates joins this illustrious group. As the Vice-Chancellor of this wonderful university, there are many days that stand out, but presiding over graduation ceremonies is the highlight. As you sit here today, I'm sure you are reflecting on the journey that brought you to this moment. During your studies, many of you were student leaders and volunteers, and many more were carers or parents, and many part-time workers, all while being a student here. And the strength of character, the determination, the commitment you have shown to achieve your best is truly remarkable. I am honored to welcome you and your loved ones to your graduation to celebrate the fantastic accomplishments that you have achieved. I'm sure that today many of the people who have supported you throughout your degree will be watching on with pride as you cross the stage, wherever they are. On behalf of our graduates, I would also like to thank the academic and professional services staff who have gone the extra way to make today possible. They have offered a helping hand, gone the extra mile, and provided the much needed support and guidance over the years. So I'd like you to join me in thanking your lecturers and professional services staff. As you may have noticed, outside this hall, on the south side, there is a magnificent bust of Nelson Mandela. He once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world." And that ethos is something that we hold dearly at Roehampton. Rooted in our long-standing history, dating back to 1842, we continue to provide access to education, no matter your background, so that our graduates become pioneers of society and leaders in their communities. And of course, much has changed throughout our history, but what hasn't changed is our commitment to you, our students. As you enter the world of work, further study or travel, or take a moment to think about your future, you may feel uncertain about what comes next. But remember that we all feel that way, quite a lot of the time. My colleagues and I, those sitting around you today, your future employers, friends and family, all feel that way. My advice to you is focus on your end goal, and remember that all of these moments of uncertainty are part of what makes you special. You may make a few mistakes during your career, but you will get many more things right. And I know that you will grow in confidence and succeed beyond what you thought possible, just as you did during your degree. I also want to remind you of something else. The world is facing major challenges, but as graduates of this university, you have the tools and the knowledge to make a difference to the world. You have the ability to be a force for positive change. Your education has not only prepared you for a career, but it has also prepared you to be a responsible global citizen. I urge you to use your education and your talents to make a positive impact on the world and to use your voice to make a difference. In a few moments, I will greet each and every one of you to mark your success and send you on your next step. I am encouraged by what is ahead of you. As Roehampton graduates, the degree you leave with today gives you infinite possibilities. You will face many opportunities and, of course, challenges, but ask yourself, what is important to you and to the communities around you? How can I improve my own life, but also the lives of those around me? As the next phase of your journey begins, I encourage you to look back with pride at what you have achieved. Be proud, because we are proud of you. Always remember that such a high award isn't bestowed lightly by the university. It is a recognition of your hard work and dedication, and a testament to the person you have become. I wish you all the best as you embark on your next journey, and I know that you will make us proud. Congratulations. I now invite the Deputy Dean of Humanities and Social Sciences, Professor Jane Kingsley Smith, to present graduates for awards.
Vice-Chancellor, I present graduates from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences.
In the name and authority of Roehampton University, I confer upon graduates present and those in absentia first and higher degrees of the university.
Doctor of Philosophy, Manuela Salvi. Manuela's thesis is titled The Secret School of the Mooning Gorillas, Exploring the Relationship Between Children's Fiction, Age Banding and Censorship. She was supported in her research by her Director of Studies, Dr. Lisa Sainsbury, and her supervisors, Dr. David Rudd and Dr. Ariel Khan. Manina Bodica. Manina's thesis is titled The Concept of Fluidity in 18th and 19th Century Science and Literature. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. Louise Lee, and her supervisor, Professor Ian Hayward. Keith Anthony Elford. Keith's thesis is titled Being and Becoming the Church, Organisational and Ecclesiological Perspectives on Renewal and Reform in the Church of England. He was supported in his studies by his Director of Studies, Dr. Andrew Rogers, and his supervisor, Dr. Claire Watkins. Doctor of Theology, Cheryl Joanne Arthur. Cheryl's thesis is titled a pneumatological study on an Ellen Pentecostal congregation's lived experience of spirit baptism with signs following. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. R. David Muir, and her supervisor, Dr. Julian Gotobed. Master of Arts, Childa Gochina. Leahy Dissertation Prize, Abigail Steer. Lubov Brooks. Hazel Brown. Lindsay Forster. Tosin Rufus. Patricia Hardy. Nicolee Traffas. Hancock Prize for Outstanding Performance, Juliet Harrison. Marta Jongblood. Martina Panetta. Michelle Thresher. Rebecca Walsh. And Basie Gebere Selassie. Achievement Prize, Dan Owusu Boki. Beth Anderson. Janine Campbell. Achievement Prize, Jessica Ingram. Renee Fairweather. Özgür Göztürk. Letitia Sheena Nalloway. Ines Oliveira Nobre de Almeida. Catherine Parsons. Yean Wynne Williams. Kieran Williams. Abdulaziz Al-Katan. Anna Carolina Antolik. Adenike Akiodi. Justin Clark. Eleanor Farr. Melina Kitiri. Lauren Watson. Fatima Tuz Zohara. Skylar Bishop. Mark Butcher. Candice Scarborough. Matthew Surrey. Ayman Abbas. Boluwatife Agbula. Lindsay Bilter. Neme Inkong Enau. Lara Gansboom. Bappy Glazier. Tasneem Hossain. Letitia Joy Kreider. Brianna Laurencio. Alejandro Ruiz Gomez. Kassam Sagir. Alfred Peter Cisse. Alicia Zaman. Shannon Deely. Meghana Gashi. Bethany Monk. Dissertation Prize, Amy Christine Perry. Amanda Smith. Swathi Ajay Kumar. Isha Abe Gajil. Achievement Prize, Lauren Gant. Reed Goodbody. Sarah Newman. Emma Corkery. Faith Johnson. Joseph Matonda. Mwangi. Eugene Tunika. Degree of Master of Philosophy. This next award is accepted posthumously by the graduate's daughter, Ruth McKinney. James McKinney. Master of Research, Laura Neese-Cardy. Langston Shoopdeeks. Bachelor of Arts, Poppy Jo Sparkle Robbins. Bachelor of Arts, Hania Margei. Cleo Justina Thomas Mahazan. Tyler Whittington. Courtney Crow. Jonathan French. Isaac Reeves. Best Student Dissertation, Alessandro Dino DeMarco. Samuel Gibbonson. Aisha Jabbar. Kausar Ahmed. Connor Farrell. Ella May Hughes. Lavinia Mayer Barber. Tomasz Wojciech Gwyn. Bilkis Ishak Bakari. Ayub Blatt. Foundation Degree of Arts, David Fernandez Almeida. Vice-Chancellor, this now ends the awards for Humanities and Social Sciences. I would now like to invite the Dean of Psychology, Dr. Yanis Phronimos, to present Professor Miranda Walpert for an Honorary Doctor of Science.
Vice Chancellor, it gives me enormous pleasure to introduce to you our honorary graduate, Professor Miranda Wolpert. Professor Wolpert has been at the heart of developments in mental health care for children and young people in the UK and is a world-leading figure in child mental health research. As a professor of evidence-based practice and research at University College London, her research agenda focuses on how to understand child mental health difficulties and how to best support children, young people and families to build on their own strengths to overcome and manage the difficulties and aid recovery. Professor Wolpert is the Director of Mental Health at Wellcome, a global charitable foundation which supports science to solve urgent health challenges. This involves helping Wellcome spend £16 billion over the next 10 years on 4 things: mental health, climate and health, infection, and discovery research. The overall vision is a world where no one is held back by mental health problems, and the mission is to create a step change in early intervention for anxiety, depression, and psychosis. Professor Wolpert studied history at the University of Cambridge and earned her master's degree in history at the University of Surrey before starting a diploma in clinical psychology. She was awarded her doctorate in clinical psychology from the University of Surrey in 1998. As a professor of evidence-based practice and research at University College London, Professor Wolpert founded the Evidence-Based Practice Unit, dedicated to collect and disseminate research and practice data to improve youth mental health. The unit's vision is for all children and young people's well-being support to be informed by real-world evidence so that every child thrives. Between 2012 and 2019, Professor Wolpert was NHS England's National Informatics Advisor for Children and Young People's Mental Health, where she worked alongside our own Professor Mick Cooper. She has extensive experience as a clinical psychologist for NHS England and in schools. Working with young people and families led her to co-found the Child Outcomes Research Consortium, a learning collaboration focused on understanding the impact of mental health and well-being support through collecting and using outcome evidence. These organizations have come to be at the forefront of developments in the provision and evaluation of child mental health services and have played a critical role in the national transformation and expansion of this work. Between 2014 and 2015, Professor Wolpert was leading figure on the Future in Mind task force, which played a critical role in establishing government policy on children's mental health for England. She has also played a leading role in the development of the I Thrive model of mental health care for children and young people, which colleagues in the School of Psychology were commissioned to evaluate through Health Foundation funding. Professor Wolpert is known throughout the field as an extremely collaborative, generous, and supportive colleague, perhaps apart from when she's beating one of our psychology professors at online Scrabble. She embodies the principles of compassion and cooperation at the heart of mental health care. In 2017, she was awarded an MBE for her services to children and young people's mental health. Professor Wolpert is committed to empowering children and young people as service users and to understanding how best to support and evaluate effective service delivery to promote resilience and meet children and young people's mental health needs. As such, her work is not only of great relevance to our research centres, knowledge exchange work and training programs, perhaps most notably our Masters in Integrative Counselling and Psychotherapy for children, adolescents and families, but also to our students, many of whom face mental health challenges of their own. As the Director of Mental Health at Wellcome, Professor Wolpert has said, "We want the best science done from that wider community, including those with lived experience of mental health problems, to access the funding, to advance the science. So don't think that Wellcome is not for you. Wellcome is open to anyone who has great ideas." As we celebrate our students' graduation today, I hope Professor Wolpert's words add to the excitement and determination to utilize the knowledge, experience and qualifications gained at Roehampton to generate ideas that can indeed change lives and have an impact on those around us. Vice Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present Professor Miranda Wolpert as eminently worthy of the degree of Doctor of Science, University Honoris Causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the University Council and the University Senate, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, Honoris Causa.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and thank you, Dr. Fronimus, for the very kind words. I feel deeply honoured by this award, and I have to say, hearing my work and life summarised so positively just now Made me feel very, very old. I've been asked to share a few words on what life lessons I've learned in that very long life. But I'm also bearing in mind that I'm just the boring old person that you've got to sit through before you get onto the important awards, and then the photos, and then the lunch, in that order of importance. So I'm going to do my best to keep it short. But before I share with you my great sort of insights into life, I thought I would share with you a life hack that has served me very well, that I hope might serve some of you, which is when you're asked to do a task like this, which is to give a talk or to sort of present an idea and you're faced with a blank piece of paper, there are two things I always do. First of all, I say I'm going to have no more than 5 points and no less than 3 points. And the second is I'm going to try and make them alliterate. And I found doing those two things reduces their anxiety and means you can just get on with doing the task. So I would really encourage you to try that. And I'm going to give you an example now. So I have 4 things distilled from my life, and they all start with the letter E. So my first life thought is embrace failure. Listening to my list of achievements today, I was thinking that I could have shared an equally long list of failures with you. Jobs I've applied for and didn't get, grants I applied for and just missed, things I could have done that I never got round to. A few years ago, there was a bit of a trend in academia to share failure CVs, where people listed all the things they'd tried and failed to do. Always remember when you hear people's success stories, they could equally share their failure CVs. It's so easy looking from the outside on others to think only of their successes and only of your own failures or difficulties. I know it's a cliche, but I certainly have found I have learned as much, if not more, from my failures as from great things that have happened. I'm not saying they are all without pain. They can be very painful, but they do often mark helpful turning points. So, for example, one of the organisations that I had the privilege to co-found was only co-founded because I didn't get a grant and I had to find another way of getting the money to do the work we wanted to do. My second E is expect challenges. In terms of mental health, which is my field and many here's fields, I think we've got to change our attitudes to stop thinking about it as a terrible thing that only happens to some people. You wouldn't expect to get through life with no physical health problems. You should not expect to get through life with no mental health problems. A study in New Zealand, which followed up a group of people from early age to their late 30s, found the vast majority of them had a diagnosable mental health problem at some point in their lives. It's the norm, it's not an aberration. So 87% of us should expect to have some sort of mental health problem by the time we meet middle age. And the vast majority will recover, will manage, will find ways through. Those may be very individual. Some will resolve with time and circumstances. Some will be helped by self-help, whether it's exercise or activism or religion. Some will be helped by their community. Some will be helped by professionals, by counsellors. Some will be helped by medication. There are many routes to well-being. And as Mick Cooper, who, by the way, I don't remember ever beating at Scrabble, has done so much to share, we need to find the route that's right for us. So that leads me to my third E, which is everyone has their own journey. This is as true for careers as it is for mental health. You can learn from those who go before you and your peers, but ultimately you're going to need to trust your own judgment. Every single thing today that was mentioned in my CV, someone at some point has told me, don't do that, that's a bad idea, you'll rue the day. Sometimes you just have to take chances, take risks, and some of them will work and some of them won't. There are many forks in the road. And then that leads me to my fourth and final E, which is enjoy wherever you can. If you find what you love and do that for your work, then work is a joy. You can find conversations and interest in the things that you are doing. I feel incredibly lucky to have been paid for doing something that I am absolutely obsessed by and interested in and want to think about most of the time. There'll be a range of that in different jobs and different opportunities, but if you can find that, really hold on to that. It makes such a difference. So I'd like to conclude by thanking the Vice-Chancellor, the Chair of the Council, and the members of the University Senate and the University Council for this award. It's a great honour, and I'd like to add it feels more of an honour because I can feel the warmth in this room of this institution, and so it feels particularly privileged to be part of it. But most of all, I'd like to wish all the graduating students here today all the very best for your futures, and my sincere congratulations for everything you have achieved. Thank you.
and I call upon Professor Philip Lockett, the Dean of the School of Health and Life Sciences, to present graduates for awards.
Vice-Chancellor, as Dean of the School of Life and Health Sciences, I present graduates for awards.
The authority vested in me by the University Council and the University Senate, I admit graduates for awards.
Doctor of Philosophy, Kieran McFadden. Kieran's thesis is titled The Effect of Methodological Sources of Variability on the Interpretation of Change of Direction Kinematic and Kinetic Metrics following anterior cruciate ligament reconstruction. He was supported in his studies by his Director of Studies, Dr. Siobhan Strike, and his supervisor, Dr. Catherine Daniels. Master of Public Health, Aisha Ali Akubakar. Tywell Maxwell Adeyemi. Olodemelidade Afiong. Janice Kangai Micheni. Master of Research, Peter Chokwudedoze Nwafor. Miriam Adu. Farah Alexi Barakat. Nora bin Obaid. Michael Haynes. Josephine Opare Badu. Rachel Blood. Callum Carpenter. Abigail Kotner. Melanie Freet. Bianca Herlihy. Nathaniel Whitsey. Joshua Beeching. Victoria O'Sullivan. Matthew Reeve Arnold. Master of Science, Yusuf Chowdhury. Serena Fernando. Alina Jordan. Anna Maria Ritzi. Abigail Underwood. Asra Munir. Femida Ali. Sarah Alfa Adi. May Al-Qaisi. Mohammed Al-Shihab. Alishba Awan. Tilly Green. Ikra Imtiaz. Marsa Jamalzadeh Yari. Anto Jasmine Shivani Jesu. Albin Joy. Kritika Kurana. Aldo Koda. Nihal Karadia. Sai Bhavani Gothwanman. Imam Ahmed Majid. Mustafa Ahmed Majid. Ria Nanda. Harriet Sophie Nichols. Maureen Amaka Obichukwu Okay. Jordan Otu. Ramaya Rajantha Kumara Asmami. Zahidi Begum Sevji. Sandra Sheila Robin. Rukayat Shea. Rosie Smith. Sefinat Sobalbami Samarin. Dipti Sukhija. Stephen Akoto. Stephanie Ross Botero. Josepha Dakuna Garrett Hollows. The head of Frobel College Award for Exceptional Contribution to Community Life, William Robert Johnston. Kiara Langtree. Sana Rana. Malina Rashid. Abraham Rodriguez. Kiri Mitchell. Alison Waters. Gurpreet Kaur. Uche Chukwu Ani. Christy Bilik Bashi. Joe Julian Jackman. Kajal Patel. Sarah Texter. Postgraduate Certificate, Kailani Mohan. Bachelor of Science, Mary Adelaide. Bukola Agagom. Chahira 8 Mazain. Angela Antwi Bosakio. Bianca Bucoleri. Charmin Chowdhury. Samina Gurung. Jessica Hine. Hamda Abdi Ibrahim. Vera Isiche. Mahanur Simia Mirza. Megan Rennie. Funimola Ogunsola. Final year prize, Sueda Osman. Lara Saloon. Hali Sudi. Augusta Tejansi. Hasim Ahmed Abikar. Naomi Adams Osagide. Kadar Hassan. Alia Matu James. Walid Kamal Mohammed. Ayar Noor. Wamikur Rahman. Serkan Mepa. Fadumu Musal. Yamikani Rufaro Ali. Portia Afi Wisi. Shaima Abubakar Abdul Rahman. Mehmet Alfred Adiguze. Zainab Ahuyak. Harmon Davidson Akampuria. Bushra Benhanguga. Munir Ghafouri. Zara Hajiji. Shadna Ishmael. Mayete Kamara. Yasmin Kilby. Teresa Mendez Nanja Uare. Mariam Sadici. Mariam Nessi. Kahindi Olamide Ogunbanwo. Layla Sheikh Mohammed. Carla Smith. Salma Zayma. Rowan Holiday. Gianni Da Silva. Alia Visasomi. Oliver Bartholomew. Aisha Adams. Molly Bircham. Jamie Carroll. Olivia Rayberger. Katarina Sims. Sarah Zekade. Shania Rowe. Vice-Chancellor, this now ends the awards for Life and Health Sciences. I now invite the President of the Students' Union, Harrison Cohen, to speak.
Good morning. On behalf of the Roehampton Students' Union, my name is Harrison Cohen, and it's an honour to be speaking to you today as your president. And today, of all days, is a day about you. A day to reminisce on your university days, which now live in the past, and a day to look ahead to your future, which I'm confident shines bright. Many of you may think your university days have gone by quickly, and they say these days are some of the best days of your lives. Now, I'll let you decide for yourselves whether you think that's true or not. I'd somewhat agree. And that may make you sad, as this stage of your life for most of you has now come to a close. But if you are feeling sad about that thought, then now is the perfect time to think about those happy days, the days that now live in the past. Think about those first times. Your first time on campus, your first day, first lecture, first lunch with your peers, first placement, and also those lasts. Your last assignment, last time at the library, last pub grub, last commute to campus, your last day. I hope you think about those first times and those final times with a smile on your face, because these are all memories of your time at Roehampton. Whether you spent what might feel like every day of the last year on our campus, or whether you've never stepped foot on our campus. And while these are now memories, you have so many more first times ahead of you that you're yet to experience. And today is a time that should help you realize just how far you've come and that you are one step closer to your future. Let's take a moment now to rewind. I think when we were younger, we all had that something we were invested in, something that gave us a sense of belonging, skills, and something we might reflect on from time to time. Whether it be a theatre group, a sports team, a faith community, a martial art, a musical instrument. Perhaps for many of us, this may have been pushed aside at some point. And why? Well, only you can answer that question, but maybe because life gets in the way. During your time at Roehampton, however long or short this might have been, I hope you've been able to find something like this again, something you're invested in. Perhaps you joined a society, a sports team, represented your peers, all of which we aim to assist you with as a students' union to help you make the most out of your university experience. I hope you found passion for something you once loved, or found passion for something new. I hope this is something you continue with as you move on with your next stage of your journey. And if you haven't found something yet, then that's okay. But for those who did, then this something is something that I hope continues to remind you of your time at Roehampton. I'd like to wish luck to any of you starting new jobs, whether it be in your field of study, those working in the education or health sector, our teachers, our first cohort of nurses, those starting their own businesses, and also to those continuing with their studies, those applying for jobs, those taking some time for themselves, and those who may be sat here not knowing what happens next. Just like you have had all such different journeys here at Roehampton, experienced the impacts of a pandemic, an ongoing cost of living crisis, undoubtedly one of the toughest times to be a student but have all come out graduating, your onward journeys and lives will all be so different. And just as you all made it here today and all crossed this stage, you'll be okay. For those of you thinking your future is unknown, well, so is your potential. I'd like to take a moment to thank our staff team, including our academic staff, our non-academic staff, professional services, all those doing their best to keep you safe, supported, engaged, fed, entertained. And on the subject of entertainment, before I close this speech, graduates, I'd like you to please take a look a few rows away and try and smile or wave at someone you don't know. Congratulations, you've just made a new friend. If you're feeling brave, go and congratulate that person after the ceremony. Let today be the day you make a new friend. Whether you came here with your family or came here alone, at Roehampton, I hope you developed friendships and became each other's supporters. And to celebrate that friendship, please join me in a selfie with all of us together in one photo. Here's to the parents sat here watching your children graduate. The parents graduating with your children here, watching you graduate. I'd like to spare a thought for the parents, family members, loved ones, and friends who we lost along the way, who would have been so proud to have been here today. Here's to our non-binary students, queer students, trans students, commuting students, mature students, students from all around the world, students being the first ones in their family to go to university. Here's to our students who prioritise their well-being, our students who put themselves first, our students who put others first. Here's to our students born and bred in London. Here's to our students born and bred in Roehampton. And here's to all of you, the students made in Roehampton. Thank you. I now invite Dr. Yanis Phronimos, Dean of Psychology, to present graduates for awards.
Vice Chancellor, I present graduates from the School of Psychology, posed for conferment awards for the School of Psychology.
In the name and authority of Roehampton University, I confer upon graduates present and those in absentia first and higher degrees of the university.
Doctor of Philosophy, Brett Alexander Raymond Barker. Brett's thesis is titled Morality as Navigation, Building a Moral Map and Compass from Constructive Sentimentalism. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Dr. Amanda Holmes, and the Supervisor, Dr. Gina Pauli. Doctor of Psychology, Zeina Bushnak. Zeina's thesis is titled The Impact of Ulcerative Colitis Surgery on Psychological and Cognitive Factors in Individuals with Leostomies and Leal Pouch Anal Anastomosis. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. Lee Gibson, and her Supervisor, Dr. George Georgiou. Lara Josephine Howe. Lara's thesis is titled The Early and Later Life Care Experiences of Individuals Using Short-Term Homeless Services. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. Paul Dickerson, and her Supervisor, Dr. Ben Gray. Natasha Sophie Roberts. Natasha's thesis is titled Psychological Therapy Following Acquired Brain Injury, a thematic analysis of client experiences and helpful and unhelpful aspects. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. Mark Donati, and her Supervisor, Dr. Rachel Darnley-Smith. Lydia Roland Greenstone. Lydia's thesis is titled An Interpretive Phenomenological Analysis of How Voice Hearers Understand the Content of Their Hallucinations. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. John Ray, and her supervisor, Dr. Edith Stephen. Starry Naomi Ewins. Starry's thesis is titled, Exploring the Experiences of Custodial Managers Who Have Engaged in Guided Reflective Practice as part of their role working in a youth offending institute. She was supported in her studies by her Director of Studies, Dr. Mark Donati, and her supervisor, Dr. Jasmine Charles Fegredo. Master of Arts, Natalie Bellinger. Giulio Yaidon. Nicola Billinge. Sophie Kashia. Alexandra Cody. Kalendar Dogan. Rosanna Durham. Louise Green. Michelle Hazel. Emily Herbert. Gemma Charlotte Kelly Farrow. John Edmond Kinsella Smith. Zinia Lachance. Yushan Liu. A Street Marer. Yvonne Natasha Maposa. Kira McNeil. Isabel Maria Moncayo. Georgia Parsfield. Juliette Purdy. Gayatri Santosh. Bethany Spivey. Vedura Amranand. Lucia Buhayar. Chelsea Celsi. Camila Day. Annabelle Moore. Serena Paver. Harriet Pilcher. Isabel Scott. Abigail Simpson. Nadia Starkey. Ellie Woodhouse. Celine Ackland. Rhoda Arthur. Lisa Kane. Ana Rita Gomez de Jesus Baptista de Pino. Matilda Harper. Jack Morgan Briggs. Ellen Hutchinson. Susan Jackson. Emma Kerr. Rosemary Leach.
Madeline Lennox. Nicole Light Baker. Drew Luparello Cibardo. Francesca McKinney. Erica Mills. Abigail Nelson. Sinead Parker. Freya Louise Parr. Lala bin Samakula. Sophie Stevens. Alexander Toll. Aizatu Turai. Pasha Wild. Katie Wright. John Garrow. Amber Goimer. Maya Isabella Grudowska. Julie Johnson. Agnieszka Maria Marzewska. Vanessa Richards. Joel Robertson. Peter Junior Royal. Lauren Ward Scott. Shanice Wright. Vera Ama Adolfo Niarco. Danielle Baghdad. Daniela Bizember. Edward Elworthy. Irina Bridget McCusker. Lucy Peel. Princess Peterkin. Nicholas Pope. Emma Rogers. Albane Smart. Joanna Trapp. Bradley Ames Thompson. Alexandra Lucy Bossum. Hannah Bruce. Jess Clark. Chun Singh Nathan Lee. Tom Morley. Hannah Pullen. Hannah Williams. Alison Withy Harrison. Charlotte Cowley. Adriana Francis Emmanuel. Natasha Goldreich. Susan Harvey. Benjamin Lewis. Chloe Mack. Esther Shanks. Wajia Shah. Rachel Taube. Maria Zahedi. Claire Ginty. Denise Milner. Carla Maria Moreira Diaz Michael. Kristen Stead. Linda Stevens. Master of Science. Afer Akmanlar. Chloe Grandage. Maria Cayley. Jane Wilson. Nicola Reed. Sarah Rose. Shinem Arslan. Giovanna Berry. Leanne Bennett. Monica Blautova. Kimberly Grant. Sehar Butt. Georgia Devereaux. Chinaza Yvonne Ejim. Flogerta Georgi. Dima Harb. Atiya Hope. Kelsey Ann Jayup. Alex Wesley Buaben. Bella Minichiello. Jessica Funk. Elitsa Ivanova. Fatima Ahmed. Julia Scott. Gracie Snell. Reika Sentes. Postgraduate diploma. Amy Boyanovsky Budd. Elizabeth Kinsey James. Charlotte Lavelle. Bachelor of Science. Sarah Abbasi. Ahmed Ahmed. Sarah Al-Khazali. Zainab Said Hussein. Shana Mughal. Meha Ibrahim. Amy Irwin. Sharmila Khan. Isfahan Mustafa. Tanya Nurdin. Shaynaz Wazib. Amalia Fanasulia. John A. Duval Richards. Imogen Yarano. Verity Garside. Naima Idris. Heidi Kader. Susan Wilson. Rashawn Richards. Meron Tewolde. Eleanor Tweddle. Ifeoluwani Agunbiade. I present one more graduate from the degree of Master of Arts, Rhoda Arthur. I would like to present one more graduate from the School of Humanities and Schools of Social Sciences, degree of Master of Science, Tasha Brown. I present one graduate from the School of Education, Master of Arts, Chikeluba Nwalwe. This brings us to the end of the conferment of awards. I now invite the Vice Chancellor to close the ceremony.
As we come towards the end of our ceremony, I would like to take this last opportunity on behalf of the staff at the university to congratulate you all. Well done. And there is one other group of people we need to thank. It's your supporters, your family, your friends, who have been with you every step of the way, encouraging you with an online grocery order paid for, or fuel for the car, or perhaps just a smile, a hug, or a word of advice. So I would like our graduates to stand, turn around, to face your family and friends, and thank them in the usual fashion. Thank you. While this ceremony gives you and your friends and family a chance to celebrate your achievements, it doesn't mark the end of our relationship with you. As a Roehampton graduate, you are now part of our Alumni Association. Within this community, you will find fellow Roehampton graduates now in successful careers who have committed their time to support, mentor, and advise recent graduates on their next steps. So I would personally encourage you to sign up for mentoring support if you get a chance. You can find out more about the mentoring scheme and the Alumni Association online. 180 years ago, our first students, all women, of our oldest college, Whitelands, were enrolled to train as teachers. Our lives today are very different to those women, but one can only imagine that they too might have thought about their next steps with a mix of trepidation and excitement. And for those women, and the many thousands of graduates who have gone before you over the last 180 years, the core values of our founding colleges have endured, and they inform our purpose today, providing the best education possible to everyone who can benefit, regardless of their background, understanding and improving our world through a spirit of curiosity and discovery, and helping our students develop the confidence, the knowledge, the skills, and the adaptability they need for a successful graduate career and a fulfilling life. Your generation will make decisions that will shape not just our future, but that of those around us. You will become leaders, team players, influencers, and change makers. Whatever your choice, we wish you every success on your journey, and we will watch you with pride. So once again, many congratulations. The ceremony for the conferment of awards is now closed.